I don't understand why this is happening.
Well, darling, it's complicated. Basically, Japan sent bombers to fly over Pearl Harbor.
I don't mean the war, Bob. I meant this. Us, in the basement of an Algiers hotel. Bombs exploding outside. We could die here.
We're not going to die tonight. After all the joy that we brought to our boys, you think God would punish us like this? Force to spend our last hours with Bob Hope?
Now, wait a minute.
Over 300 shows. And this is our first air raid.
Yeah, well, air raids will make an audience react like it's nothing you've ever seen.
Please, Bob, don't be glib. Not now.
Can't cope with every bad situation with a joke. I'm scared, Bob.
Well, all the more reason to tell a good joke. Isn't that why my last name's Hope?
Well, good is subjective.
Maybe it's why we're in Algiers, but it's not why we're here. We're here because we're at war and good men are fighting every day for what's right.
Men who are fighting for freedom. Some of them were mere boys. Some of them are crying.
Huh. Frances always makes him cry. If not by singing, then by telling him she's a married woman. You were on tonight too, Professor.
Thanks, Bob. It was a good show until,
the air raid started.
I sometimes forget we're at war when I sing.
The 500 men in army fatigues don't give it away.
You know what I mean? We walk out on stage and we have them. We make them smile, laugh.
Or cry in your case.
We remind them of what they're fighting for.
So it takes being evacuated to a basement in Algiers in the middle of an air raid for Bob Hope to be sincere?
Oh, yeah, well, all's fair in love, war, and the USO tour.
I heard rumors that they're killing people like me, the Nazis. That they're taking trainloads of Jews and just wiping them off the planet.
That can't be true. Can it? Figured traveling with two fools would get me in trouble.
Yeah, well, you'll get used to the bad jokes. But that you'll never get used to.
I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. Funny, but when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love.
Well, one thing's for sure. You've got quite a set of pipes.
You're not too bad on the eyes either.
I'm just as talented as you two are,
Well, I know that you're the reason they put two fools like Barney and me on stage.
You both got a faraway look in your eyes just now. Where did you go?
I was back on vaudeville with Sid. Well, not that you two aren't swell company.
I was on the 9th hole, wondering why I keep torturing myself. I'd give it up if I hadn't invested so much already in sweaters.
What do you miss about home, Frances?
In Lakeland, there were these swans that moved into the pond. No one's really sure how they got there, but one day in the summer of 23, there they were. I was only 10 when they came to stay. My daddy took me to feed them every weekend. And then one weekend, just as quick as they came, they were gone.
Oh, they didn't even say goodbye? Some kind of swan song.
I'm not done, Bob. You've had plenty of stage time tonight. Let me tell my story without your punchlines and interruptions. I'm not just some pretty dame, Bob. I'm not going to waste wait around for you, make jokes, especially not now. So, as I was saying, when they were gone, I was devastated, inconsolable. My daddy picked me up and took me home. And that night, he woke me up. And it was so dark that I could barely see in front of me. He took me out on the front lawn and patted the wet grass, asking me to lay down. And he pointed directly above us at this swan made of stars. Cygnus, he said. Zeus turned into a bird ready to fly off into another affair.
Sounds about right.
Shh. At least that's what my daddy said. I think it was Zeus trying to get away for a while, flying off to live on some tiny pond in Lakeland, Florida. Ever since that night, whenever I'm far from home,
Which is most days.
I go up and I look for that swan.
That's a beautiful story, Francis. Sounds like it's right over us.
I just want you both to know this is the greatest thing in my life, just in case.
In case nothing. We've got a show tomorrow night, and I, for one, intend to be there for it.
Oh, we'll be there, Professor. Don't you worry.
I know, I just wanted you both to know. I just wanted to say it. Oh, Bob's joking. What we're doing really matters. We send those boys home in their hearts. It's only just for a few minutes. And I, for one, am proud to do it.
This war might last a while. Our boys might be away from home for a long time.
And we'll be there to make them laugh with a silly joke or make them cry with a song. Or make them remember home. Here's to many more adventures together.
Here's to less adventurous adventures on the next tour. When we get home, what's the first thing you're going to do?
Look up.